Now, the problem is, by the first century, the Jews were making their people wait if betrothed for marriage. Right? Though the Bible don't say you have to, right? Either, right? While you're betrothed to someone, you can have sex with them because you are going to legally marry them, right? Now, it talks of the woman being enticed if she's unbetrothed anyway, right? This is before she gets legally married, right? Or betrothed by her father, right? Who's usually the one to arrange the marriages with another family, right? Now, if you're into all that, right, it still don't say they can't have premarital sex, right? Either. They're going to be married, it don't matter, as long as it's within that betrothal as well, right? See, what you're saying, though, is you're trying to control it like it's a bad thing, right? If Adam and Eve did not have a marriage certificate, or God brought them together by making them two from one, right? You don't even hear how they were married, right? Now, Eve was in Adam, taken out of Adam, and then brought to Adam, right? And him, her, equally. And they only had each other, the husband and wife, right? Him and Satan were one still, right? Tree of life and tree of knowledge of good and evil, which both are two angels. One is Jesus, one is Satan, who's called Halel in the Greek, in Hebrew. His real name is Halel. Behold darkness, right? Behold death, right? The tree of life is Jesus, who saves his people from their sins, right? Yes, by forgiving you, right? Satan condemned you, on the other hand, right? Not Jesus. That's why the sinner can sin, but the sin is in the eye of the beholder as well. If the chief priests are telling you gotta wait for marriage in ancient Hebrew, you gotta wait for marriage, right? They're following their rulers and doing what they're telling them to do. That's why Mary got pregnant before Joseph had them, right? Now, right. The question is how, right? And here's the problem. Gabriel talked to Zechariah and Mary herself, and two women got pregnant. Now, we assume Zechariah got Elizabeth pregnant. Well, if it was Gabriel himself there, too. And it wasn't really Gabriel, you know what I mean. But, again, unless Gabriel isn't Gabriel, right, and not a man as well, right? What's going on? Or Mary isn't a man herself, or a woman, Only a hermaphrodite can have a child without a man, right? And they are real things. But the Jews don't know about them, right? Nor do Christians acknowledge him, nor do doctors acknowledge him, nor do Muslims acknowledge him. You don't even know about them, right? But I do. I studied into them, right? I care for them as I would a male or female child, right? And I seem to be the only one to care for them because Satan uses them to deny that he was in the flesh, right? They're proof he was in the flesh, right? And he wants to kill them all as that removes the evidence he was in the flesh, right? But Jesus don't want him to kill them all. They're still his children. Through Satan. That's what you don't understand either. They're like his grandchildren, right? And you've been lied to by the Catholic Church, mainly, who don't understand all this. Because they don't know about hermaphrodites. Not Constantine himself, right? You don't see them born every day, right? They're born rarely in 100,000 births, right? What was the population in the days of Constantine? A few million, right? Well, there might have been 10 per million, right? And then as that number, right, whatever their actual population was, right, there's only 10 in a million chance there'll be one born even, right? So out of 100,000, one might be born a hermaphrodite, right? That means out of a million, only 10 might be a hermaphrodite. And that's a huge number to even find one. Right. And if Jesus was one, they were shot the fuck out of it, right? Seriously, John didn't know what to say when he saw his boobs on the cross, but he let you know he saw boobs on the cross, right? He's also the only male who could witness to it. The women couldn't even witness to it back then. I know. Talk about feminism in action, right? Jesus is trying to feminize the women, right? He's talking to the woman at the well, and he might have got her pregnant that night, right? They might have had sex. She might be one of the 7 women he was allowed to be with, even if he was married, right? You're not